here I am with my bronzer collection. I did a video where I swatched all these, and I'll probably end up swatching them with this video too, but I'll link that video below. Go probably more in depth in that video, and there are, I think, 2 additional products in here that were not in that video, so just so you guys know that. I feel like I'm kind of cheating doing bronzers and powders and highlights. I probably have more highlights to get rid of than anything else, but I don't overbuy them. I mean, obviously this is more than any human needs, but I don't go crazy with bronzers. So this is all that I have, and I do, for the most part, enjoy them all. And the ones that I'm kind of on the fence about are not ones that I purchased. So, I mean, they came in like subscription boxes, and I'll get to that. But I like bronzer. I just don't think, you know, it's not my favorite thing to collect. It's not the thing that I go crazy for. But that being said, I do wear it on the daily. So let's talk about the ones that I have and what I may or may not be getting rid of. And then I think I'll throw in, so stay tuned, I have 3 face palettes. Then I think I'll throw them in at the end of this video because this one should be pretty short and sweet. So let's start with the one on top. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in the shade Sunny. You can see I've gotten this wet. It's been well loved. There it is there. It is a really nice bronzer for the price. I really don't love the packaging, but it's not the end of the world. It gets a little bit of hard pan on me every now and again, but it seems fine right now. It's pretty soft. It's pretty pigmented, although it's really nice for a beginner. It builds up and it's not too cold or too warm, keeping that puppy. And then this is Benefit's Hoola, which, as you can see, is arguably my favorite bronzer. It is so, so soft, you guys. So nice. It just goes on creamy. It doesn't look muddy or too warm on my face. I really love that. I got that from my aunt. I'm still loving it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Aunt Sherry. And then I have a little mini, I don't know if this came in a subscription box or something like that, I think, of the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. There it is there. And there's a swatch of it. So that one to me seems slightly warmer than the Hoola or the Sunny, but they're all very similar. I do use this one a lot right now just because I'm trying to get rid of the sample. That's kind of the one that I'm using because I do have it in a full size. I think I bought it during one of the Sephora sales in the last year or so. So this is the Faced Chocolate Soleil in full size. How cute is that packaging? Has a nice big mirror. There it is. I've used them both. So I am going to keep them both. You know, I think I will go through them since I do use bronzer on the daily. Okay, these are the ones that are just going to be a little bit harder for me. This is the Ofra bronzer in Americano. It is, I hate the packaging. I think it's super ugly. I don't know. It reminds me of, if you saw my powders video, the La Roque powder. I don't know, just nothing special in terms of packaging. I think you can flip this up and maybe get underneath. Maybe not. I don't know. Nothing special. It does have shimmer, and I tend to not wear bronzer with shimmer. So, I mean, it's pretty, you guys. It is, and it's a really nice color, and it's more of a sheen when it goes on, but I don't know. Can you guys see that it actually has shimmer in it? I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go. So, there's one down. Oops, I put that too far away to show you guys later. All right, so there's one going in our collection. The GloMinerals. This is the GloMinerals bronzer in the shade Sunlight Bronze. I don't know if they have multiple shades. This I also got from a blog sale. So there's that. It also has some shimmer to it, so let's see. There you go. But it's just a little bit cooler. I like this all over the face actually in the summer, and I do like it on as a blush. So smooth, like buttery. Just, it does feel good. I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna keep that one sort of different thing for now. And this is another one, you guys. I don't love it, but everyone else seems to. This is NARS Laguna. Let's see, is it in focus there? It's just a little mini. And it's pretty similar to that GloMinerals. It's just less pigmented, but once you build it up, let's see, it is, let's see, it has less sheen, but still a sheen. And I don't know, they're super similar, guys. I'm sure you guys can tell. I know I'm a little bit washed out here. I'm a fair person, but I'm a little more washed out than usual in this light for whatever reason. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. If I have to think that long about it, it obviously is not giving me joy. I mean, I love NARS products, but I just don't think that's for me. All right, and the last one in my bronzer collection is the ModelCo Bronze Shimmer Bronzing Powder. So it must be their only shimmery one. I really like ModelCo products. I have a couple of their blushes as well. I mentioned that in my most recent subscription box roundup. Why am I covering that up? That's not a big deal. There it is there. It has shimmer in it. It's so new to me. Kind of want to give it a little bit more of a fair shot. It is not as soft as the GloMinerals, but it goes on super similar. Let's do a comparison, y'all. If you guys have been curious about this GloMinerals, because I know it gets some buzz on YouTube, and you got that in your BoxyCharm. Okay, they are different. So this is definitely browner, and the GloMinerals has almost like a peachy tone to it, which is I think why I like it as a blush as well, and why it works all over my face. I do have cool undertones, so I naturally kind of am pink or pinker in terms of color. So yep, I think I'm gonna keep both. If I don't end up using that ModelCo bronzer, I think I will probably go ahead and pass that along. You know, no, I do like it, but I'm gonna reach for the one with the pinker undertones first. So that one is gonna go as well. So let's grab those face palettes. Okay, here are the 3 face palettes that I have. I have other palettes that have blush in them, but these are only face products. So this one I hauled recently. I will try to remember to link that haul below as well. It's from Wet n Wild. It is in the shade, I believe it's Caramel Toffee. Yes, indeed. And you have a very nice, cool toned, creamy, buildable, but not super intense contour, and a beautiful matte cream highlight here. So affordable. I believe it's under $4 at the drugstore. There are those. You can barely see that bronzer on my skin. I like it. I really do. And I think I would keep it if I tended to contour as much as, I don't know. It's really nice. I'm going to keep it and see. I think I'm not going to end up getting rid of any of these palettes, but let's just see, shall we? I'm going to keep it, and if I don't use it, it'll go in my next declutter because it's so nice and so soft, and the color is great for contour and really not something I think I'd mess up too much. But hey, there's the camera. Hourglass, what is it? The Ambient Lighting Palette. I think I got this not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. I like the middle shade to kind of highlight and set my under eye. I don't know which shade it is that Kristen Game talks about setting or like sort of blending her blush and bronzer together with, but I use this one for that and I really like it. Sometimes if I'm not wearing bronzer, I'll use that one. Sting, I love it. All right, and the last face palette is a newer one to my collection when I got one of the IT Cosmetics kits. I'll link that below as well so you guys can see more information about what I got with that, but it has a bronzer, a highlight, and a nice, oh, it's coming off pink, but it's a very like orgasm-y, peachy pink blush. The highlight has a little bit of kick up there, and the bronzer is a really, really nice. There are all 3 of those. So I'm going to keep it. I don't use it as much as I should though. That blush is really nice. It has just such a sheen to it that I don't always lean toward it. But I'm going to keep it. Again, if I don't use it very much, I'll either pass it along or sell it in the next time I go through. But it really does make me happy. It feels good. I really like it. So I am going to keep that. So let's talk about what we are getting rid of, shall we? It's just 3 products, it looks like, but that's not too bad. I'm getting rid of the ModelCo bronzer and the NARS Laguna and the Ofra Americano bronzer, just because I'm not a huge shimmer bronzer person, and the shimmer bronzer that I would go to if I was going to would be this GloMinerals bronzer in Sunlight. So and here are all the products that I am keeping. I know these are the same, but I do feel like I will go through this. I think I really I really do. Nope, you know what? I think this setting is going to go too. It's really, really nice. But if I usually bring this for travel because I'm not worried about it and I can replace it easily at Target. But I think, I mean, I have this, so I could travel with that baby. So it's really nice, but it's going to go as well just to make it all products that I look at and go, ah. And then this one and this one are kind of maybes for the future. I just want to give them more of a chance since they are newer to my collection. So stay tuned for highlighters. Let me know what you want to see after highlighters. I will link the playlist below for all the declutters I've done so far. I've done primers, concealers, foundations, and face powders like setting powders and pressed powders. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye.